Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Matt here. Today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different, and it's going to be related to fuel storage here. Now, I don't know if I've ever showed this before, but when I'm done with this intro, we'll go take a look at what I'm doing now for fuel storage and talk a little bit about why I want to change. Okay, so as you can see, we've got two drums here. They're both 55-gallon capacity. They're at what I consider a standard sized oil drum. One of them had oil in it, as you can sort of maybe read from the sign here, and this other one had vegetable oil in it. This one had like a motor oil material, carbon based, and this one had a vegetable oil in it. I've got some, I guess, scrap boards here that I've been saving around for some sort of a project, and this looks like the perfect project, but this is what we're going to build the mini pallets out of. Let's walk into the shop real quick. I want to show you guys what I've been using up until now, because I don't think I've actually covered this in a video before. But years ago, I had a dairy farmer, give me some 15-gallon plastic barrels. And he gave me 4 of them. They were free. And I bought this barrel pump, this hand pump. It's actually made for a 55-gallon drum. But that screwed directly into the top of the bung hole here on the barrel, and it's worked really well. But as you can see, right behind this fuel is one of my attachments for my tractor, and that's a PTO powered generator. Now, the only reason that I'm going to increase our fuel storage here on site is for that purpose. If we have an extended power outage. Before, I had the smaller barrels set up where I could handle those by hand into the back of the truck or into my utility trailer. But I found that I don't really need to do that since I have forks on my tractor now. So let's talk for a minute why I chose to use barrels instead of buying a fuel tank. So I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos. The more I looked at actual fuel tanks, the more I realized that they are grossly overpriced. And just the tank alone was gonna cost just hundreds of dollars. And this is a much, much cheaper solution. These 2 barrels, they cost me $20 each. And the material that they had in them already, I'm not gonna say it's compatible with a fuel, but it's not detrimental to if there's a little bit of residue left in there, it's not going to hurt diesel fuel. So we probably can't see in here perfectly, but there we go. So this one had vegetable oil in it, pretty clean. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure we're gonna do a whole lot to this one. And this one over here supposedly had oil in it. Again, very clean. And again, these cost me $20 each, so it's a steal compared to trying to buy some sort of a separate tank. So All right, so as you've seen in the video, I used a strap to an eye bolt that's threaded down into the bottom. It actually goes through the 2x and into the 4x on both sides. And the key to this is using a spacer on top here. So this is applying only force in a downward direction. It's not gonna ever wanna cave this in, but it's super sturdy. You've seen that I had to add an extension to this. I ran into one problem, and that is right here. And threading this top piece back in and getting the angle that I wanted, it actually split here. I may have to buy a new pump. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and fill one of these barrels up. I put, I don't know, 50 gallons or so we're gonna put in this barrel and take it home, check it all out. I wanna show you guys why I do the off-road diesel real quick. Let me just flip the camera around and show you guys what's going on here with pricing. All right, so I don't know if you can tell, that bottom price right there is diesel fuel. That's $5.49. And coming over here to the off-road diesel pump, it is $5.09. Now, both of those prices are ridiculous, but that's a whole nother story. So this fuel is going to be dyed red in color, and it's not supposed to be used in vehicles that are on the road. For me, it's only used in my tractor at home, so it's perfect. I can save 40 cents a gallon, and it works out really well. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. So the next thing that I need to do before I finalize this little mini project is I have to figure out where I'm gonna store these. So I didn't mention this earlier in the video, but part of the reason that I wanted to go to something that's on little mini pallets like this, these skids, is so that I could handle them with the tractor and store them outside of my shop. I don't need to keep this fuel heated in my heated shop, and quite frankly, it takes up space in there. So I'm gonna store it outside somewhere, but I do need to get a cover over the top so that it doesn't get moisture and rain on the top of the barrels. That'll come either in another video or maybe it won't be in a video, but I'm sure you'll see it at some point in one of my videos. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Like I said, I appreciate you guys watching, and stick around. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.